and welcome to Tech Explorer. I hope you are doing well. So today in this video, we are going to learn about Python strings in detail. In this tutorial, you will be learning to create, format, modify, delete strings in Python, and also you will be introduced to various string operations and functions. But before that, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe so that you can get more tutorial videos in Python and you can take your journey from the basic to the advanced level in a very simple and easy way. So let's start. So what is a string in Python? A string in Python is a sequence of characters. It is a derived data type and it is immutable. This means that once it is defined, it cannot be changed. Python has a built-in string class called str, which comes with many handy features. And the string literals, they are enclosed by either the double quotes or the single quotes, although the single quotes are very commonly used. And strings, they are the most popular data types in Python. We can create them simply by enclosing the characters in quotes. And they are arrays of bytes, which are representing the Unicode characters. However, Python doesn't have a character data type. A single character is simply a string with a length of 1 in Python. Now let's see how to create a string in Python. So as I've told you earlier, strings in Python, they can be created using single quotes or double quotes or even triple quotes. So hello within single quote is the same as hello within double quotes. So you simply specify the variable name and assign a string value to it. So here in this example, my str is a string variable with a value hello. And if you print this my str, you are going to get the output as hello. So Python's triple quotes, it allows the strings to span within multiple lines. So here in this example, it is hello and welcome to Tech Explorer, which is spanned within 3 lines. So you are simply putting this whole string within the triple quotes. So when you print this str, you are going to get hello and welcome to Tech Explorer. Now let's see how to access a string in Python. In Python, the individual characters of a string can be accessed by using the method of indexing. So string, it is a sequence of characters. And remember, whenever there is a sequence, every item or every element of the sequence is having an index number associated with it. And if we want to access that particular element, then we have to use that index value. And indexing always starts from 0. Indexing also allows the negative address references to access the characters from the back of the string. For example, -1 will refer to the last character, -2 will refer to the second last character, and so on. While accessing an index that is out of range, it will cause an index error. That means if the length of the string is suppose, for example, 12, and if you are trying to access any element of that string by putting the index value as 13, that is out of range, it is going to give you an index error because that index value is greater than the length of the string. And only integers are allowed to be passed as index. If you are using a float or any other data type, it will cause a type error. Square brackets can be used to access the elements of the string. So here, for example, a is a string variable which is having the value hello world. And if you are passing the index number 1, it is going to print the element which is in the first position. That is, I told you index starts from 0. So 0 position, H is present in the 0th position and E is at the first position. So when you print A and in the square brackets you are passing the index value as 1, it is going to print E. Now let's see how to loop through a string in Python. So strings, they are arrays and we can loop through the characters of a string by simply using a for loop. So here in this example, you are having a string banana and you're using a for loop to print the characters, each character of banana. So when you print it, you are going to get all the characters of banana. So if you want to check the string length, you use the length function. So here A is a string variable whose value is hello world, and when you are printing the length of A, you are getting 13 characters. It is counting even the white spaces and the special characters. So if you want to check if a certain phrase or a character is present in a string, then we can use the keyword in. So this is an example of a string hello world, and when you are printing hello in A, it is going to return a boolean value, whether true or false. So if hello is present in this string variable, it is going to print a true value. Now let's see how to slice a string in Python. So the slice syntax, it returns a range of characters. Simply specify the start index and the end index that is separated by a colon to return a part of the string. So slicing in string, it is done by using a slicing operator, that is the colon operator. So here in this example, your A is having the value hello world, and you are printing A by providing the start index as 2 and the end index as 5. So this is going to fetch all the characters from the element whose index value starts from 2. That is, if you start counting from 0, H is at the 0th position, E is at the first position, and at the second index position is L. So it is going to fetch the value starting from L to the element whose index value is 4, because the end index is not considered. It is always one less than the end index. So you are going to get the elements from index value 2 to 4, that is L, L and O. So here in another example where you are slicing from the start, you are not providing any start index, simply providing an end index. So it is going to fetch all the characters from the beginning of the string to the element whose index value is 4. So this is an example of slicing from the end, where you are providing only the start index and no end index. So it is going to fetch the characters whose index value starts from 2 till the end of the string. And this is an example of negative indexing, where you are providing both the start index and the end index as negative values. So as I have told you earlier, -1 as an index value means the last element of the string, and -2 means the second last element, -3 means the third last element, and so on. So -5 means the element which is positioned at the 5th position from the last. If you start counting from the last, it will be in the 5th position. So from that element, it is going to fetch all the characters whose index value is -3. So you are going to get ORL. Now let's see how to modify the string in Python. Python has a set of built-in methods that you can use on the string. So the very first method which we are going to see is the upper method. So the upper method, it returns the string in the uppercase. So here in this example, the hello world string, when you call the upper method, it is going to convert all the characters of the string to uppercase. Second method we are going to see is the lower method, and the lower method will return the string in the lower case. So here you can see when the lower method is called, it is converting all the characters of the string to lowercase. Then we come to a method called strip method that removes the white spaces. So white space is a space before or after the actual text, and very often you want to remove this space. The strip method removes any white space from the beginning or the end. So here in this example, you can see there's a white space before hello world and even after it. So when you're calling the strip method, it is removing all the white spaces. Then we come to the replace method. So the replace method, it replaces a string with another string. So here in this example, you are providing H and J. H is the character you want to replace and J with what you want to replace. So it is going to find out H and going to replace with J. Then we come to the split method. So the split method, it returns a list where the text between the specified separator becomes the list items. So the split method splits the string into substrings if it finds the instance of that separator. So here it is going to split from the comma which you have provided, and it is going to give you one hello and another world as the list items. So now let's see how to concatenate a string. So to concatenate or combine the two strings, you can use the plus operator. So here in this example, you have a string hello, you have another string world, and when you use a plus operator to concatenate the two strings and print the third string, that is C, you're going to get hello world. Now to add a space between them, simply add a space within inverted commas and you're going to get hello space world. So to concatenate any two strings, simply make use of the plus operator. Now let's see how to format a string in Python. So strings in Python, they can be formatted with the use of format method, which is very versatile and powerful tool for formatting the strings. So format method in string, it contains the curly braces as the placeholders, which can hold the arguments according to the position or keyword to specify the order. Now the format method, it takes the passed arguments, formats them and places them in the string where the placeholders are. So here in this example, you have specified an integer variable, that is age equal to 27, And here is your string variable. His name is Jack and he is, you can see the placeholder, years old, right? This placeholder is curly braces. So when you are calling the format method, that is text.format, and passing the age variable to it, so it is going to put the value of age in the particular position where the placeholder, that is specified by the curly braces, is present. So this becomes his name is Jack and he is 27 years old. Now let's see the escape characters. So an escape character is a backslash followed by the character you want to insert. So to insert any character that is invalid or illegal in a string, you use an escape character. So for example, if you want to put a single quote within your string variable, so you have to put a backslash and a single quote. Similarly, for backslash, you use double backslash. Backslash n means a new line, backslash r means a carriage return, backslash t means tab, backslash p means backspace, backslash f means form feed, backslash triple O means octal value, and backslash xhh means a hex value. So these are some of the Python's important string method. So capitalize, it is going to convert the first character to uppercase. Case fold, it is going to convert the string into lowercase. Count method, it is going to return the number of times a specified value occurs in a string. Ends with method, it is going to return true if the string ends with the specified value. Format method, it is going to format the specified values in a string. Is lower method, it is going to return true if all the characters in the string are lower. Is upper method, it is going to return true if all the characters in the string are uppercase. Split method, it is going to split the string at the specified separator and it will return a list. And lower method, it is going to convert a string into lowercase, and upper method, it is going to convert a string into uppercase. Now this was all about the strings in Python. I hope you enjoyed the video. So if you have any doubt, any query, please do let me know through the commenting below. I will be glad to help you out. And please like and subscribe my channel so that you can get more videos in Python and you can carry your journey from the basics to the advanced in a very simple and easy step-by-step manner. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.